Well, beautiful morning to you all. I'm here in the Brussels airport. See the Brussels airport? See? Just flew in from Miami about a couple hours ago. My flight takes off in about an hour and a half. I look haggard and none the worse for wear, but I should be in Nice today. It is Wednesday, October 10th. I should be there a little after noon. And just like that, we have arrived in the Nice airport. Let's show you my favorite European city. So that was the experience of the bus. Now I always treat the buses, there's some more buses over there. I always treat the bus as sort of a holy experience when I'm in Nice, because I took it everywhere. And when you get on the bus, because it's an uncomfortable experience for everyone, if you start practicing putting everyone else's comfort before your own, it kind of aligns with the Shantideva's Buddhist teaching of when you put the happiness of others before yourself, you are eternally happy, but when you put your own happiness first, you are eternally unhappy. And so that's kind of one of my cathedrals in Nice, is the interior of public transport, believe it or not. So if you've read my book, Unbecoming, you might recognize this spot from the book. This is Place Garibaldi. Towards the end of the book, our hero Conrad does kind of a crazy dance on these fountains when he's finally let go of all the bullshit that he's been carrying. Here ahead are the tracks for the trams, and you might remember there's a cat that likes to go out and dodge the trams in the book. I still look like death warmed over, but I'm going over to the store to get some toiletries, some things to clean myself up a little bit, and some food. It's a bummer. Couldn't really get to give you a good impression of Nice because it's been rainy and gray, and I'm out here with this stupid hat, which I may just give away. I'm not sure I like it on me anymore. This coat's too heavy. It does not want to stop raining. I'm just wiped out, man. A lot of travel. We'll pick this up tomorrow. Morning is broken. It's mid-morning. I haven't gone out because it's been raining, but now that the rain stopped, I can maybe go grab some things I need. Wiped out. 12 hours I slept last night. 9 p.m. to 9 a.m. Well, the rain has let up. It's maybe it's going to be breaking off. I'm going to go up here and go to Old Town. Now they are doing a lot of construction right now, all the way down this road. This was a road I liked to walk, but you can barely make it down there. I'm back in there is where I'm staying. I don't know if the sidewalk up to Old Town from this way is still available. I'm gonna see if we can access it, because Old Town's really a cool experience, but I like coming into it from this way. And no dice. That was the way I'd like to walk in, but they are doing so much work here. Hopefully next year, this will be done. I came around and we're following one of my secret passageways into this is Old Town, and if you've seen any of my other videos, you've seen plenty of this area. I've got to find a belt, and I've got to find some other things, so I'll be right back. This area behind me is called Promenade des Paillons. It extends all the way over there to Place Garibaldi, and all the way back here to the Place Messina. Maybe not quite a kilometer in walking distance, maybe a little less. Anyway, we're going to be walking it over to the Place Messina. Then I'm going to go to the Zone Piétonne, which is called Rue de France, and see if I can find myself a ceinture, or a man's belt, because I forgot to bring a belt on this journey, and I'm definitely going to need it. On certain days, these fountains spray up and dance. Right now they're ground level fountains. Right now they're dormant, but I do have a really cool clip which I'll show you right now from last year. As you can see, two trams are passing each other. In the novel Unbecoming, the cat Howie likes to dodge the trams when they're passing each other. That's something. We are now in Place Messina. These pole men up here, these statues, they don't really have a name. They look better at night when they're lit up, but there are 7 of them. They represent the 7 continents and the 7 communications. They were created by a modernist artist who creates monumental works. He has works in Chicago and Barcelona, everywhere. His name is Jaume Plensa, and he creates these interesting and unique works of art. Look him up, Jaume, and then the last name is spelled Plensa, and you'll see what he has done in America as well as all over Europe. Jaume Plensa. Down at the end of Place Messina, we see the statue of Saturn in that wonderful fountain. I've shown many videos of that in previous videos, many clips and shots. Walking in the arcade outside the Galerie Lafayette, which is a multi-level department store, and I'm not going to find a belt for under 30 euro in there, so I'm not even going to bother. I've already tried. The other major mall here is Nice-Trois, here along Jean Metson, and probably not going to find a very cheap belt in there either. I've wandered around in there a few times. And this, my friends, is the Notre Dame Cathedral in Nice. You'll notice, if you're familiar with Notre Dame de Paris, it's structured very similar, has a very similar front, but it's actually quite a bit smaller, as you can see by the perspective of the people there. And of course, we're still on the Jean Metson. Up there, they have little shops that are a little cheaper. That's where I bought my gray backpack that I took on so many hikes, and just for 10 euro. So I'm going to see if I can find a belt up there. Well, above at the train station now. A lot of construction, as you can see that way. There's construction all over the city because they're trying to build an underground, I guess. And they haven't had an underground, but they're trying to get one that's going to connect you to key places, including the airport, which will be really cool when it's all done. Right now, there's a lot of construction. And you wander around, it's raining now, it's kind of muggy, the humidity's very high, my clothes are sticky. By all accounts, I should feel miserable, and I have plenty of reasons to complain. I'm not liking the construction, I'm not liking the way my clothes are sticking to my body, all that. And yet, I'm exquisitely happy to be here. One has to realize how privileged they are to be where they are when they get an opportunity to do this. And in 1 week from today, I'm going to be walking on the Camino, hopefully past Porto-Marín, because I plan to get there the first day, which will be next Wednesday. So all is pretty good. And even when it's a little miserable like it is today, a friend of mine who's an Army Ranger said the difference between a regular Army guy and an Army Ranger is the Army guy says, man, this sucks. And the Army Ranger says, I like the way this sucks. And the Special Forces says, I wish this would suck more. So even when it sucks a little bit, it's still pretty cool. Bonjour.